like a butterfly, sting like a bee. King Kong got nothing on me. King of the jungle, man, young man rumble. See you hating on me, but you can't stop my hustle. When your back's against the wall, better fight back. Yeah, we ready to brawl, we wanna fight back. Yeah, I'm gonna take it all, gonna fight back. No one gave me nothing, so I had to fight back. You gotta think deep inside, yeah, fight back.
Welcome to another episode of Blockchain Renegades. This is your host, Rodrigo Soto, joined by your faithful
Thomas Duder. Friends, do forgive me ahead of time. I'm kind of 80% today. I had some interesting stress this week. I think we both got beat up this week.
We got slammed,
it's like our only, slam dunked, bro. But we're alive. We're here. You can't stop us. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Yeah, so we do apologize for the bit of tardiness in the last couple of weeks. It's personal issues, but you know we're here right now, and that's all that matters, right?
I want to sing right here, right now, but that might get us DMCA'd, so I'm not. Just pretend like it. You remember Jesus Jones? I remember Jesus Jones.
Keeping up with the Joneses, especially the Jesus Joneses. So tell us, what's been happening in the world of HYIPs?
Well, Laser Online has completely exit scammed, of course. Hexabot there's every now and then the message from Telegram that, yeah, you know, we're still working on it, but you never know. I'm just proclaiming it gone because I don't want to count on that money. And, of course, BitCoFab, so hard scammed, like everything dropped out of nowhere. And the day after my withdrawal attempt, too, I need to point out, there is a fourth thing I'm involved with, but I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to curse it. I got issues right now.
Yeah,
including cursing.
Don't go usi-tech. Don't go usi-tech because as soon as you sign up, it's going to fagger off. Yeah, no, don't do that.
I'll give you warning when I get the money to put it into usi-tech.
I'll withdraw before you do so.
Indeed. Interestingly enough, Chain.group has gone silent. The website's still up and running.
What's Chain.group? Explain it. What's this one?
Is it what you could be? Well, it's an investment group. It's actually an investment escrow site, comprised of various groups. For instance, Dragon was their #1 group on there, and they just do day trading, supposedly, with your money. Supposedly. There's a lot of supposedly with it. It's been declared many times that this is a hype, no matter how they want to dress it up. They have like 20 different groups on there. The groups can only get involved if they pay like $50,000 up front or something like that, and they go through a vetting process. So supposedly the groups that are all vetted and extremely good. The only problem is they had a glitch out recently, and every time a hype glitches, trouble is a brewing. I don't care how innocent it is. Right. Seriously. Hexabot glitched, and look at what's going on right now. Every single time a hype has to do a withdrawal freeze, something bad is going to happen. I hope you got your money out. I hope you just kiss it off and you're okay with it, because yeah, cool. I keep forgetting it was Hextra Coin or Falcon Coin where they did that. They came back like a month later, and it was all good. And it was like, whoa, okay, cool. But Hexabot ain't. You know, it might, I don't know. But
so in your opinion, Thomas, would you recommend people to go into HYIPs as we speak?
If you're going to go into HYIPs, there's certain rules you have to definitely follow. And I'm certain there are people who are way more experienced than me that can either agree or disagree with me. And if you do, please comment in the comment section below.
Excellent.
On real though, if you're going to get in fast, get in hard, get out. You know, one of the mistakes I have made personally is in trying to build in these. So I would go in with like 150. On the average, I've gone in with 150. And even $20 was one of them. And honestly, it just exit scammed before I could even build to the point where I was getting 70 like a day. Now, Hexabot I actually had really good feelings about because it was averaging at $10 a day at the time, which is cool. That you know, the first week I was ecstatic. And it was good. But if it ain't going to be around for the next month, then what can be done? The other thing is timing. If you get in and they exit scam the next day, be aware of that. These things can do that. It's practically in their TOS practically. They never give guarantees. I have yet to see any hype give a guarantee. And I go through a lot of hypes. I go take a look. I do a lot of research into these hypes and whatnot. There's some that are on my list, and Lord knows there are some that I'm going after. But what I mean by money is I'm not going to drop just 150. No, I'm going in with 500. You know, it all depends on the payout that you want. For instance, Laser Online, and I will use them as an example. Laser Online was up for a 100 usable days. Yeah, 130 technically, but I don't really get in on the first month.
Yeah.
I've seen advice doing otherwise, saying that you should get in day one and pray that it sticks around. But Laser does have me a little spoiled. You know, they were around for 100, if not 130, but 100 usable days. Incredible. They were paying out. The only time I ever heard of any issues is if somebody's account got seized, and that's because they were talking crap on YouTube or some such with their real name.
Yeah,
Not suggestible. Yeah, if you're going to get in, consider what payout do you want per day, per week, whatever. You know, like for instance, I would love to be in usi-tech, but much like BitConnect and even Chain.group, it does like a 1% per day. Now, if I get in with $100, is that even going to be like a buck?
No,
I mean, if I get in, you have to get in with that.
$100. It's 60 USD
Exactly.
per package, so you minimum 120 USD.
So you have to get in at. But wow, so $180. You have to at least have $1,000 in there to get like anything remotely buildable. You know what I mean?
Well,
and
not really. You don't have to go in with anything, man. You can go in with nothing, and as long as you build a downline, and it doesn't have to be your friends, it can be anyone that signs up under you. If they put money in, you get a percentage of their income, of their profits. So that's how I made my first 6 packages. I had a few people invest money, and that allowed me to get 6 packages. Now I've got a total of 7 because I decided to invest some of my own money, and it's slowly growing. Every 1 to 2 weeks I can get a new package. You know, as of recent. That's because people are under me out getting a profit from their investment. So it is multi-level. So it is worthwhile.
Now you see it. Oh yeah, an MLM. If I remember correctly, either usi-tech or no, it was BitConnect. BitConnect had a insane 12 levels deep downline. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
I would love to do that personally, but I don't know anybody with money. That's my issue.
You don't need
That's the reason why I wanted to
build a team online, total random strangers.
Well, suffice it to say, I deal better with people that I know. I do have issues with strangers. I need to point out.
Yes, fair enough.
It's my
your own
my
rules.
thing.
Your own rules. It's you deal with that.
Yeah.
That's fine. But
like you said, though, you can.
Yep.
Oh no, I was about to say you can get around it like you suggested by building a downline and a team, getting people to invest under you, and it's basically like if you're getting into on your own and you're the boss. You know what I mean? Exactly. You ain't doing it for somebody else. You're doing it for you. If you come at it with that mentality, it ain't just commission. You're just building your kingdom. You're building the foundation for your empire. That's my take on things, at least.
Right. So on another topic, I want to talk about because we're already halfway through, more or less, we're about 8 minutes in.
Wow.
I want to talk about trading. So I've been involved with a group called the Bitcoin Brothers Club. If you can find them at bcbrothers.club. I designed their site. They're giving away $250 worth of Bitcoin on the 28th of December. And so I built up their site, helping them out with their content, and they've got a multi-level marketing package where you can trade. So you're paying for training, but also if you bring people in, you get a commission based on them signing up under you. It's $80 first month, so $40 application fee, $40 per month thereafter. So the first month is $80, then it's $40 per month. That's just so you can do the training, and they teach you how to trade online, teach you how to trade Bitcoin. And I basically got in trading. I haven't done the education, but I know the basic principle of trading because I used to do trading in the past, doing futures commodities like crude oil and gold and whatnot. So applying the same principles, I've been trading. So basically what it is you sell when the price of Bitcoin is high and you buy when the price of Bitcoin is low. And that's all you do all day. Now, I started off with $20, 20 USD. That's not a lot when it comes to Bitcoin rising 1,000 or dropping $1,000. So I'm telling you, start off with 20, I now have $46. So I've gained $26 in profit just by trading altcoins. And that's been over a week. So not bad. If you start off with, like, let's say $500 and you're buying when it's low and selling when it's high, you can make quite a substantial profit. And because there's high volatility with Bitcoin, you can be guaranteed you're going to be selling high and buying low. You can be guaranteed that's going to happen. It's not little cents like you're trading the US dollar for the Australian dollar. There's a lot of volatility in Bitcoin. So that's the bonus about the volatility in Bitcoin. And when you buy Bitcoin, let's say you buy low and it stays low, and you're like, far out, I can't sell it yet. So then you go to another platform and let's say I want to buy some altcoin. So I'm going to get some Litecoin or some Doge or some Dash or XRP, which is Ripple, or XMR, which is Monero. And you can buy them, and I've done that, and I've made profit every time. Every time I've made profit. Only 0.5% or 1% or 2%, but I've made profit every time. Again, $20 investment, I've got up to $46. And it's not a lot. You guys are probably chuckling in the background, going, oh, $26. But for me, when all I had was $20 and I've doubled that and then some, it's a bonus. So if you're willing to invest $1,000, $500, you're going to be making quite a substantial return. That's equivalent to, let's say, if you invested $500, you would have made back $750.
Yeah,
that's
quite. And plus, besides, getting a $26 progression, I would never knock on that. You know, when it comes to poker, any positive growth is positive. Positive growth is good. I mean, and I've stated, actually, we've talked about this very thing before on the show. I need to point out. Yeah, just saying. But you know, it is true though. You know, no matter how it is, if you're making $26, you're making $200. Go for it.
Yep.
Now, my priorities and my viewpoint was a bit different when I was in the high, you know, but at the same time, I have a fourth thing coming through, and we'll see. Lord knows, trading on Forex, BitTrex, and Polonius were on my list. Those are things that I wanted to do eventually, but I wanted to bankroll that first.
Right.
You know, that is the one thing about the hype game that I was doing, was that instead of building my crew, now I'm just going to focus on me for a couple months because, oh, baby, it hurt. It hurt.
It hurt.
Speaking about Ripple and altcoins, so Ripple, okay, so I know there's been heat behind Ripple for the past couple of months with the attacks on the blockchain, with the Bitcoin futures. Ripple, there's been quite a number of videos on YouTube about Ripple, and out of nowhere this week, Ripple just defeated Bitcoin Cash, which Bitcoin Cash just like got to the number 3 or number 4 spot, and now Ripple's just defeated it like 19 hours ago. It's like, this is that Wild West. This is the Wild West of currency. I'm telling you.
XRP, Ripple. Let's have a look. XRP compared to Bitcoin. And we'll go to the, let's say, the 12 hours per bar. Yeah, it's climbed, man. It had a dip. I mean, it was at let's have a look here. It was at 0.00059 BTC. It dropped, like it freaking plunged to 1207. So it dropped a huge amount. Now it's climbed back up. To 4772, so it's nearly quadrupled price, and that's in the last since December 7th. So from the 7th to today, so a week, it's nearly quadrupled in price, quadrupled in BTC rather, not in price but in BTC. So yeah,
I did mention that it's blasted off this past week just out of nowhere. Probably because people bought the dip. Always buy the dip. Always buy the dip.
Yeah,
but you know, there's
a board on the 7th. Yeah, it's would have made a lot of money.
There's an art form though to recognizing the patterns of lows and highs though, and you know there is eventually I'm gonna on the channel on the show about buying and trading cryptocurrency as commodities and stock rather than use. You know, that's the one thing that's come up recently, that some people have asked, should we even be doing this? These are supposed to be useful for buying things. In fact, I just read an article today. Well, I saw an article today. I didn't read it, I will admit. But there's somebody in Miami that is renting out condos on the month using only Bitcoins. You can only rent these condos with Bitcoins in Miami. And I would want to see more and more of this. I can understand that some people argue that it is too unstable, it is too volatile, you know, to be used as a day-to-day currency. But I think there is a use case for Bitcoin, especially whatever its coin is, whatever major 51% of the hash power of the blockchain is. That's the crypto that should be used at the time. You know, but then we've also talked about that before on the show about one world currency, about the future of crypto and what it can be.
It'll be a new coin, the Phoenix coin. People are making jokes about that.
You and the Phoenix coin. What was you and the Phoenix coin?
It came out in 2013, unfortunately, guys. The Phoenix coin is gone.
Yeah, somebody already got the Phoenix coin, so we can't register that. We can't. We can't use it. We still have we got work to do though. We got some work to do, but I need to rest first.
Well,
Like
let
this
me just tell
weekend,
you something.
I'm gonna be down.
Right now in the show, I've decided to sell my Dash. I'm selling it at 0.56 BTC per. So let's just see how much it converts to once it executes. Because I've just missed out on the level there, but that's all right. I'll just wait for it to execute, and I'll let you know how much I've made. So I started with 46 there. Let's see if my Dash will sell. And by the end of the show, I'll let you know how much I got. It's probably only a couple of bucks, but that's all right. Just sold the remainder of my Dash.
Is always best. Now I'm of the type where once again gradual growth is the best.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't mind spikes. I'll buy into spikes.
Yeah.
That is, I'll buy on the low, sell on the high, if anything. Hey, one thing I do want to point out real quick before, because I think we're close to the end. Yeah, we got our 5-minute shout out soon.
We've got it's 15 minutes in, man.
Thought so. One thing is I came across a great Bitcoin faucet like last week, and I mean this thing's kicking out like 10 cents worth of Bitcoin a day. Most of the faucets that I find are like, most of the time, it's not worth my time, and certainly not worth the possible computer STDs you can get. But I found one last week, invited a friend to it, and I'm like, yeah, we getting this. And literally the next day after he joined up, and this is Monday, this is the cursed Monday, so Monday hits, oh yeah, no, they're going to have to stop that. And it's like, what? I found this killer faucet. Why did you do this to me? But I recently got back into faucets because there is a lot of heat behind. What'd you find?
I just sold my my Dash, and I'm just going to see how much I made. BTC.
Yeah, I was about to say what, because you said yes, and it's like,
yes.
oh, what happened?
I made $6. So I bought it at $2, and I made $6. So yeah, $4. So not bad for a couple of hours.
Plus $4. More money. But so I wanted to get my hands on Litecoin. Now I don't got no money, so I found a Litecoin faucet though, and I'm gonna start pimping that out. So I'll actually have that in the description box below. So no, I'm just saying, Litecoin, Doge, and Ethereum were the #1 picks for next year, and that's something that's been bandied around because once again, when Bitcoin goes up, altcoins come down, and then buys a dip, and then it's vice versa. But, we are seeing an interesting trend right now. Bitcoin is going up, and so are certain altcoins. Not all the altcoins. Lord knows there's new altcoins coming out quite a few times. In fact, didn't you bust on something, Electronium coin or some such?
Yeah, man. I made $300 on Electronium ICO. I bought $30 worth of Electronium and made $300. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Very happy with that.
You might want to censor that out when you edit this, just because. I'm saying this for the show. No, you might want to censor that out just because you don't want the Australian version of the IRS coming to beat you up and whatnot. So where's our money?
Oh, they've got it. No, they've got it. I'm doing the whole thing legit. It's all taxed. It's all good. I've got that side sorted.
Keep out that 10%.
Yep. $30. What I invested basically. What I invested goes to the tax man.
Oh, you got a point there. The principal would pay the tax, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would love to take my hand day trading, but I've met people who have lost their money day trading. I've met people who've lost their money HYIPs. I've only known one person who's made money off of HYIPs. But and that was the guy that you invited, Mr. Rowe, of course. Yeah. But there are examples out there, people who make money off of HYIPs, and they do so. Lord knows, time and the longevity of a HYIP also plays into it. I still put it forth that waiting 30 days and then investing is a good strategy. It is. For all that, it hasn't proven me in good stead thus far, but it's still a good strategy by all definitions, from what I can tell. And if it's like laser and you get 100 days of money out of them, dude, go for it. I don't understand people who get their principal back, get their money on it, they get all these massive returns, and then they still want to complain about it. None of these. And they're all over they are all over the place.
Sorry, man, I just sold the remainder of my BTC. Made $10. Hell yeah.
Nice.
So
$16 in the matter of our talking about this stuff. Awesome.
Yeah. So I started off with 20. I was on 40. So I was on 46. I now got 55. So what's that? $9 total.
Nice.
Yeah. So
making
that was
money while
because I sold the Dash, right? for $6. I sold the Dash for $6, but for $6 equivalent BTC, Bitcoin, right? But because Bitcoin dropped in that time where I sold the Dash, I then sold the Bitcoin when it went up, right? It dropped and then went back up. So I sold it when it was up, and so I made an extra $3. So
well,
it's like,
you made money.
that is like fucking making, excuse my language, basically making money twice over. So very happy with that. I'm very happy with my returns. Trading, guys, have a look at that. But look, we're coming up to close to the end of the show, bud. It's exactly 20 minutes, so I want to do our 20-minute shout out.
Of course. So, you want to go first or shall I?
No, you go first, buddy.
All right. Y'all know who I am and what I've come to do and the bodies that I've left in my wake. www.thepenismysword.com. Go download one of my books. www.anubisunit.com. Go and listen to some of our music. Heavy metal, hard rock, punk on lock, my friend. Of course, I'm going to be sharing that Litecoin faucet down below if you want to go check that out and, click on it and make some get some Litecoin. It won't release it until you've collected 250,000 Litoshis, but they do have a daily bonus, a mystery bonus, which each time you go to claim it, it'll add more doing that, as well as referral bonuses. So, you want to do some, go get some Litecoin. That's what I'm going for. Otherwise, blockchainrenegades.com coming soon.
Yep, and I'm Rodrigo Soto, duo of Blockchain Renegades. You can find me on theawarenessjunkies.com or theawarenessfoundation.com. Awarenessjunkies.com is going to be our cryptocurrency shows, news, anything to do with spiritual stuff. Theawarenessfoundation.com is our official, not Blockchain Renegades, but the Awareness Junkies official partner, sister company. We're providing services, business services, sound programs, everything to do with making you succeed online and offline. We design websites, we do graphics, everything to do with that. You can email me, rodrigo@theawarenessfoundation.com. That's about it for today, ladies and gentlemen. On next show, I think we're going to be selling all our home and assets and buying it all for Bitcoin.
Of course. I'm going to sell my left nut and my right kidney just so I can buy Bitcoin.
Hell
and
yeah.
the whole. Hold
on to what? Lates.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. King Kong got nothing on me. King of the jungle, man, young man rumble. See you hating on me, but you can't stop my hustle. When your back's against the wall.